Hello Grizzly fans, and welcome to this week's edition of GrizzlyTV. I'm your host Samantha Hall. On this week's episode, we take a look back at the weekend's events, as well as take a look forward to what your Adams State Grizzlies have in store. We start with the Grizzly volleyball team, who went 3-1 at the CSU Pueblo Thunderwolf Classic, defeating Eastern New Mexico and Missouri Southern in straight sets and Cameron in 4. However, they fell to Montana State University of Billings in 5. Honorable mentions for this tournament go to senior Dominique Davis, who led the team to the wins with help from fellow seniors Valerie Garcia and Gabriela Rifalato. Contributions also came from junior Letitia Spencer and freshman Catherine Rifalato. Last night, the Grizzlies opened RMAC play with a 3-0 victory over Western State. Over to football, as your ASU Grizzlies took on the Wayland Baptist Bulldogs on Saturday. With a dominating 55-7 win, the Grizzlies improved to 2-0 on the season. Be sure to follow the Grizzly squad on KSPK 104.1 FM as they take on Western State this weekend in Gunnison in their first RMAC game. Now on to soccer. Both teams were in action this weekend at Eastern New Mexico. The men's team fell 5-1 to the Greyhounds in a non-conference game. The lone Grizzly goal came from sophomore Andrew Hinkle in the 52nd minute of the game. Junior Jake Hughes assisted with the goal. The next game for the men is on Friday at Colorado Christian in their first RMAC game. On the women's side, the Grizzly ladies fell 2-0 to Eastern New Mexico. Whitney Smith led Adams State with 3 shots on goal. The women also take on Colorado Christian in their first RMAC game on Friday as a part of a doubleheader. The ASU cross-country teams took part in the 19th Annual PUMA Joe I. Vigil Open at Cattails Golf Course on Saturday. The men's team, who placed first overall, were led by sophomore Kevin Batt.
It's 7,500 feet, so it's pretty high, so you've got to race a bit smarter. It's not like sea level, and so you go out a bit slower, and luckily enough today, came away with the win, so that's always fun. Could always be happy to win.
Second and third place finishes by Tabor Stevens at 25 minutes 36 seconds and Giovanni Godinez at 25 minutes 47 seconds, respectively.
Kind of like, it's our home meet and we love it, but hopefully this will be my worst race of the year, and I'll just keep getting better every meet.
The Grizzly men had half of the top 20 runners and will continue their season next at the Regis pre-regional meet on September 17th. Over on the women's side, the Grizzlies had 4 runners in the top 10 to take second overall. Alicia Nelson led the Grizzly contingent with a time of 17 minutes 41 seconds over the 5-kilometer course to finish second overall, while sophomore Lauren Martin took 4th overall with a time of 18 minutes and 2 seconds. The ladies also head to the Regis pre-regional meet on the 17th. Over to men's golf, where the Grizzlies hosted their first tournament of the season at Cattails Golf Course. The Grizzlies were led by Javier Villanueva, who posted a 2-day total of 146. Fellow freshman Chase Gardner tied for this total, which was good for a 4th place finish. The Grizzlies placed 3rd and 4th at Cattails. Following the home tournament, the men's golf team went to Levada for the Peaks Classic, where they finished 8th and 10th respectively, with Tom Longman finishing tied for 14th with a 3-day total of 225. This weekend, look for your Lady Grizzlies as they kick off their season at Cattails Golf Course for the RMAC Grizzly Invite. That's it for this week's edition of GrizzlyTV. I'm your host, Samantha Hall, and go Grizzlies!